Hey, what's up guys? It is Deepo here from DPortGaming. Welcome to game number 5 between Chobo and Believe, and it's on a different map, and today's map is actually Stormwind, or this commentary's map is Stormwind. I'm not too familiar with this map, so gonna be interesting to see what's gonna go on. I'm gonna take out the fog war just for a quick second and show you guys what the creep route or the creeps are. It does look like we have some interesting creeps here. I think I actually played this map a little bit. Whoa, what is this? A Magnetor warrior? I don't know. That's pretty cool. Looks like we got some interesting infernals. The builds of these guys are pretty weird. Never really saw an infernal look like that in Warcraft 3, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, it looks kind of standard for the most part. I mean, the creeps look kind of difficult, kind of easy at the same time. Like, these expansions look pretty difficult. But anyways, let's get back into the game and the players and see what they're doing. We have Chobo going for a standard orc opening. It does look like the base where you spawn, it actually doesn't look too big. I mean, you don't have too many trees on each side. It's pretty balanced on each side, though, it looks like. It doesn't look like you have too much to build, though, so you have to be kind of careful where you place your buildings, and if you're not, you could end up in basically having trouble. Maybe you're gonna have to put a building right here that you don't want to, and it's kind of out in the open. But anyways, we have the Death Knight coming for Believe, and looks like he's going for ghouls once again. He's not going for the opening fiend build against Chobo. I think I already forgot who won. I think it was I think it could have been, who won last game? I forget, but yeah, that game was just, I commentated on it a little bit ago, but I already forgot who won or lost. But anyways, we have Chobo. This is game 5 and of a best of 7 series. As you see here, he's already putting the Voodoo Lounge in kind of an unorthodox spot. But as you see here, the opponent can come from 2 ways. So either way, how you build your base, it's going to look kind of funky. So it does look like we have the Blade Master getting right to it. It's going to pick off this rogue. Most likely going to drop a tome just because it's only a level 3. And let's see what he actually gets. No, it's actually a really low item, so he gets the Cloak of Shadows. And meanwhile, we have the Death Knight did pick up Dust of Appearance and a Rod of Necromancy, so he is heading over to the Orc base. So right now there is a tavern in the middle, so there will be a tavern hero. So this map kind of, what could this map? It's like, I don't know, it's kind of like a lot of standard 1v1 maps, but with a different look, I guess you could say. It's more of a, I almost could say modern. It's not a Warcraft 3 type of map that you see too often, but it's kind of cool to see something different and see professional players actually go for different maps. As you see here, we have the DK of Belief spotting the Blade Master kind of going for an aggressive creep camp. Let's see if he actually did get the creep with the item. No, so that creep did not have an item. He's actually going to sell the cloak, and he does have to be careful on his blade and a grunt, and maybe we're going to have I believe stick close to this orc base just to try to cancel some healing salves. Maybe he's going to be aggressive and try to go for this Magnetor. Not too sure. We do have the Blade Master for Chobo healing up. He did start teching to the stronghold, which check out Believe, and Believe is already teching the Hall of the Dead as well. Believe actually did upgrade backpack once again on his ghouls, so those ghouls will be able to carry Dust of Appearance or Rod of Necromancy, whatever one Believe feels the need. But it does look like, ooh, interesting little infernal, little catapult, I guess you could say. That's pretty cool. Got some little Dark Seers too. I'm not sure if we call them Dark Seers. That's what they call in that's what you call them in Dota, but that was pretty cool. Got a little chicken. It does look like one of the grunts for Chobo is going to be ensnared, as well as another one. So going to need you to see how Chobo's grunts will handle against these little Murlocs here. It does look like we have the Blade Master scouting once again. Well, actually, this is his first time. Does see the Death Knight and Believe can't really find out where the grunts are creeping. I mean, it does look like he will maybe get it, but there's only one way to get over here, and maybe that's the bridge. No, we're gonna have to definitely actually go to the mercenary camp. It looks like there actually is a sentry ward. I'm not sure whose that is. Maybe you just pick it up. I'm not too sure. Maybe it could be it could be the creeps. I'm not too sure. Let's see if it's actually the creeps. Maybe it is the creeps. Let's see. no, it's not the creep, so I'm not sure whose sentry ward that is. You can't actually see it, so maybe you have to claim it or something like that. That would be pretty cool if you have to claim it or something. Or maybe if you get kill it, maybe you get to claim it. I'm not too sure on this map. So it looks like finally we have Chobo creeping onto his expansion points. So these expansion points are actually relatively close. And as you see here, Believe going for an aggressive build, going for a quick expansion as well as teching at the same time. Probably not the smartest idea, but definitely does have kind of more map control over the orc right now. He was doing the harassing kind of. Didn't really harass too well for Believe, but on this map, a map that's unknown to the orc player, is actually kind of smart. Going for a haunted gold mine right away just to do something tricky, especially on a map that both of these players probably don't know too well. Does look like Death Knight will pick up a level 2 after this. We'll get a pretty nice item from this Magnet Farm, I'm guessing too. Does pick up a Boots of Speed, so that we're safe from 250 gold. Maybe he's going to give it to Lich late game, just to give the Lich a little bit faster movement speed for some nukes, and maybe even just to help against that blade, focusing it down. So it does look like Chobo doesn't have a Boots of Speed yet on his blade, but does have some decent items. Most likely will sell that talisman late game, but maybe he's going to keep it just for early game, just to keep you know, some hit the Blade Master from taking extra blows. It does look like we have the Death Knight, I believe, running over here. Maybe he's gonna go for this mercenary camp. No, he does not. He's actually gonna go for the expansion really quick. And nice scouting here coming from Believe, sniffing out an expansion being put up by Chobo, and Chobo's gonna have to run back to his base. And as you see here, this base is just looking very weird and unorthodox. I think Chobo was actually building for the undead player coming from the west side, but actually, no, excuse me, east. Why was I saying west? But he's actually coming from the north, so that's not too good for Chobo. He actually made his base kind of down, and now he's going to build another bestiary at the bottom. So Chobo's going to go for Torn Chieftain as he did last game. I actually think, yeah, Chobo won last game with Torn Chieftain. So Chobo's going to go for the Torn Chieftain again, and go for some Wind Riders against Believe. And Believe's actually going for something tricky. As I said before, he's going for the Haunted Gold Mine. Already putting up Ziggurat, has a lot of acolytes are on there already. Already got 4. Lich coming out as well for Believe, and Believe just trying to buy time for that expansion to get up and trying to cancel these bestiaries. Believe is doing a lot better job on this map than the last map, trying to cancel these bestiaries just to buy him time to get some anti-air units such as Fiends out. It does look like a few ghouls are going to fall though. Maybe another Stomp coming soon. I think the Torn Chieftain already used most of his mana up. This blade is just hacking away at these ghouls. One ghoul will be able to sneak away with that little area, and it does look like Blade Master will catch up though. Does have a Boots of Speed and as well has a Sobi Mask, so that's going to be pretty nice for the Blade Master. He will be able to use a lot of wind walks with the Sobi Mask with the mana regeneration. It does look like Believe's actually attacking to T3 right now. Most likely, I'm not too sure what he's going to do. Maybe he's going to go for some Destroyers, Fiends. I'm not really too sure if he wants to go Destroyers, though, because he knows the Orc is just going for 2 Bestiaries, which Bats can counter Destroyers pretty well. So maybe he's going to go for Mass Fiends / Statue build and maybe try to out-micro the Orc. But he really has to have some up-to-par micro against the Torn Chieftain Stomp. If Torn Chieftain does achieve level 3, that's going to be pretty devastating stomps coming for Chobo. So it does look like Chobo's blade is actually going to spot this expansion. The Blade Master is dusted, but he did see this little blight ground. So Chobo is aware of the expansion and needs to do something about it. You cannot, as an Orc player, let that undead player expand. The undead expansions are just way too powerful that we've learned in past experiences. It does look like, why did I keep saying that? I apologize. But anyways, we have Chobo going for a little green camp right here on his Torn Chieftain. Torn Chieftain will pick up the aura at level 2. Meanwhile, we have the Blade Master trying to cancel this Necropolis. It does look like we are going to have the DK is going to use a Duff's Appearance, and let's see if he is going to cancel. I think he did cancel it, and here we go. We do have this Acolyte trying to put a mine. Looks like he's trying to put the Necropolis back up right away, and that's exactly what he does. And we have the Blade Master scouting the base right now, so he's going for a Slaughterhouse and a Temple of the Dam, so that means he is going for some Necromancer, so that's going to be a very nice counter to that Blade Master, and as well to Wind Riders, just get some curse on them to miss more often than not. So we are having the Torn Chieftain actually sold the item. My apologies, I didn't see the item what the Torn Chieftain picked up, but he does have some salves and 2 speed scrolls, so he will be able to get away if need be. I'm not sure what the Sentry Ward is actually doing though. Maybe it's just to counter. I'm not too sure. The players can see it though, so I'm not too sure what the sentry ward actually could do. Maybe if you creep out the whole creep camp, you get a sentry ward for a little bit. I'm not too positive. Maybe it's just a sentry ward for both players, so any unit that goes close to it can be invisible. We have a Crypt Fiend here with just in the back of the base. Actually, we do have some blocking coming here for Believe, so the Blade Master's going to have to try to fight his way out. That's the only way he will be able to get out, and that's exactly what he's doing. And nicely done here by Believe, putting the Ziggurat back up again, but Chobo's Blade Master got out pretty as soon as he could. He wasn't going to get blocked again by Zig, so really nice move there by Believe, but Chobo was able to get out of it, but it did delay the Blade Master a little bit, and Blade Master only had one more windwalk left, so that went pretty bad. Yeah, I think actually if you creep it out, you get the ward into a Watcher ward, but I guess it just starts off at a ward. I'm not too familiar with this map. As I said before, this is my first commentary on it. So actually we have a skeleton warrior being scouted here by Believe, so Believe does know Chobo's going for the expansion again, and the expansion only has 1 P on it right now. Actually, he doesn't want to go over 50 food, so that's why he's not making any more peons right now. Does look like speed scrolls will be popped off. It does look like he was surrounded on DK though. Kind of tough to see. No, he lets DK out, and DK will be able to run away with that frost armor and on Warrior. Does have a staff of TP though if he does need to get out, but he also does have to be careful of the Torn Chieftain Stomp level 3, and we do have a Banshee out, but I believe does have to be careful. These Wind Riders do a lot of damage. I'm not sure if he has web yet. Let's see if he's done upgrading web. I think he has web, not too sure. And we actually have a Spear Tower and a Nerubian Tower at the expansion point, so Believe is hoping to keep that expansion up for a very long time for the rest of this game. Chobo is going to have to back up right now, is healing up a Grunt and a Raider. Let's check out how much meat if Chobo's going over. No, Chobo is still sitting at 50 out of 60 feet food. And why did I say that? Anyways, we have 49 out of 80 food for Believe. Believe is still stocking up, actually getting Abomination involved, so he's going to get some tankage units. We actually see a Dark Ranger finally getting out, and there is going to be some Silence trying to take down that Banshee first with that blade. He knows that's the most important thing to do right now. There is a Disappearance going off, getting a good stomp. It looks like DK's going to go down. Really nice play here by Chobo, but Chobo picks up level 4 on the blade, and that was a really nice timed stomp to kill that Death Knight. Death Knight couldn't even TP to get out of there because he was still stunned by the stomp. So it does look like a Abomination is going to be ensnared as well. I mean, Believe's probably kind of disappointed in himself right now, but he definitely still is in this game with that expansion up, so it could be interesting to see. Most likely the next fight will be the big fight of the game, most likely, and it does look like Chobo is having a complete map control and is pretty satisfied with his play right now. Does pick up a what did he pick up? He picked up a Potion of Greater Mana, so that's going to be really nice for Torn Chieftain. Could spam those Sword Stomps, and also does have the Robo-Magi, so that's going to be really nice. And now he's going to go for this other War Golem creep spot. Actually, we do have a Shade. No, it's not a Shade, it's just Skeleton Warrior scouting. Meanwhile, we have some creeping being by the level 1 Lich and the level 1 Dark Ranger. Actually not creeping, just creeping up these Iron Gate. So I guess, yeah, there's an Iron Gate from the, actually taking a lot of time to take it down though. This Iron Gate is actually really tanky, so that's kind of the downfall about breaking through these Iron Gates. I mean, you probably could have ran around, but you have to run around all this water, which would just take a lot of time, and it's probably unsafe for Belief to do that at this time without his Death Knight. We do have the Blade Master coming in and scouting. It looks like maybe he's going to spot this. No, he didn't. He does see the DK running down, though, so he will spot it from there. And now, after he saw the DK running down, now he's going to spot this. DK's actually only seeing a level 2, so the heroes for Believe are actually struggling a lot. And here we go. It does look like we have Chobo spotting the Undead army, so he's going to bring in his whole army. He does have the control, and most likely he can take Believe's whole army right now with just his heroes and a few units to aid him. And here we go, instantly going for the Abomination. Torn Chieftain getting in position. There's a good stomp. Blade Master focusing down the Abomination. Abomination does have some Frost armor. No, it doesn't actually. There's the Frost armor finally. Another stomp getting on all these Fiends. Wind Riders getting involved. Go positioning on Wind Riders. These Fiends trying to get close to these Wind Riders. And there's another nice stomp on all the Fiends and the Lich. Blade Master trying to focus down Lich. There's a quota counter. A nice critical strike. Remember the Death DK is only level 1 coil, so it doesn't do too much. There's another coil trying to save that Lich. there's a Windwalk and trying to take down that the Fiend, and I'm not sure why he didn't pick up the Ride Necromancer. He actually let Believe pick it up again. Raider does fall. It does look like DK, so be careful. There's a Stomp, and DK does go down, and just too much hero power coming for Chobo, and Chobo will most likely be able to take down this Dark Ranger. Blade Master is going to Windwalk. One more hit with the crit will do it, and before that happens, Believe does call GG. So hope you guys enjoyed game number 5. Game number 6 will come in just a moment, so hope you guys enjoy this game, and peace out.